A hug can be one of the most overlooked yet powerful forms of communication. It's not just about physical closeness, it's a silent language, a hidden message encoded in touch, pressure, and duration. But most men don't pay attention to these subtle cues, often missing crucial signals about attraction, comfort, and emotional connection. Imagine this: you're with a woman you admire, and she reaches in for a hug. But is it just a friendly gesture, or is she trying to tell you something more? If you can't read between the lines, you might lose an opportunity to deepen your connection. In this guide, we're going to explore the different types of hugs, what they mean, and how you should respond. But more than that, we'll dive deep into personal experiences, psychology, and the art of nonverbal communication to ensure that the next time a woman hugs you, you won't just react, you'll respond with confidence and awareness. Understanding the different types of hugs. 1. The friendly pat, a warm, yet platonic gesture. This hug is quick, light, and usually includes a few pats on the back. It's a classic move among friends, colleagues, and acquaintances. The message here is simple: I'm comfortable with you, but there's no romantic intent. How to respond? Don't overanalyze it. If you're interested in her, focus on building deeper emotional connections rather than misinterpreting friendly gestures. Maintain eye contact and observe her body language for additional cues. If you want to shift out of the friend zone, create moments of intrigue and playfulness in your interactions. Story example. Jack had always had a crush on his best friend, Lisa. Every time they met, she gave him a warm pat on the back hug, and he secretly hoped it meant something more. But over time, he noticed she gave the same hug to her other guy friends. He realized that if he wanted to stand out, he needed to change the dynamic, so he started flirting more, playfully teasing her, and adding some mystery to his personality. Eventually, Lisa started to see him differently. 2. The firm hug, a sign of comfort and familiarity. This hug lasts longer than a friendly pat and has a noticeable firmness. It signals warmth and emotional closeness but doesn't necessarily indicate attraction, at least, not yet. How to respond? Hold the hug a second longer than expected and see how she reacts. If she lingers, makes eye contact, or smiles afterward, she might be open to something more. Use this as a chance to strengthen emotional trust. Psychological insight. A study on physical touch found that firm, lingering hugs release oxytocin, also known as the love hormone. This means that even if attraction isn't immediate, these hugs can help foster a deeper connection over time. Story example. Daniel had been dating Sarah for a few months, but he wasn't sure if she saw him as just a friend. One evening, after a long talk, she hugged him tightly and lingered just a second longer than usual. Sensing the moment, Daniel gently pulled back to look into her eyes, smiled, and playfully said, "You know, I think you like me more than you admit." Sarah blushed, confirming his suspicion that their relationship was moving beyond just friendship. 3. The lingering embrace, a deeper emotional connection. This type of hug lasts noticeably longer, with relaxed body language and a sense of closeness. If she presses her body against yours and doesn't rush to let go, it could be a strong sign of attraction. How to respond? Mirror her energy. If she stays close, reciprocate with a light touch on her lower back. Don't be the first to break away, let her decide the duration. If she sighs, slows her breathing, or lightly traces her fingers on your back, she's showing emotional vulnerability. Respond by making her feel safe and understood. Story example. Tom and Rachel had been friends for years, but things began to shift one evening when she gave him a hug that lasted much longer than usual. As she pulled away slightly, their eyes met, and without a word, she leaned in again. That was the moment Tom knew this wasn't just friendship anymore. For the intimate embrace, when words are no longer needed. This hug involves full body closeness, head resting on the shoulder, deep breaths, and sometimes a gentle caress on the back. It's a clear signal that she feels safe, connected, and likely attracted to you. How to respond? Don't rush the moment. Let her enjoy the embrace. If she tilts her head up toward you, she might be expecting a kiss. If she tightens her embrace, reciprocate with a slow, deliberate touch to her back, ensuring she feels your presence. Story example. Ethan and Julia had been dancing around their feelings for months. One night, after a deep conversation, she hugged him and held on. She rested her head on his chest and let out a soft sigh. Ethan knew then that the walls between them had finally come down. Conclusion: the power of awareness. Reading body language isn't about overanalyzing or forcing meaning into every hug, it's about being present and understanding what she's communicating through touch. Confidence isn't just about how you act, it's about how you respond to the energy of others. The next time a woman hugs you, ask yourself: does she linger? Is there full body contact? Does she make eye contact or blush afterward? These subtle signs tell you everything you need to know. And if you recognize them in time, you'll never miss another opportunity again. What do you think is the most telling sign of attraction in a hug? Drop a comment below.